Hi guys, sorry I'm a bit late starting this video, and I'm choking. Yeah, I was underground, I was literally underground, and yes, I waited by that sign just so I could point at it at the start of this video to justify why I'm late. So yes, I'm still out and about, but in a slightly different location. So yes, for this next video, I'm going to sit on my ballers. For this next video, I've decided to talk a bit more about the different ways that people handle stammering. Again, if you can't hear me because of the traffic, let me know. It's a bit loud here. I'm also quite loud, so hopefully that will balance it out. So I'm going to talk about covert stammers versus people who disclose their stammer. So a bit of explaining the terms first. A covert stammerer or person who stammers is somebody who does not want others to know that they stammer, or doesn't want to show that they stammer. Motorbike. And this can happen in a few ways. I'm going to walk a bit further in. And this can happen in a few ways. It can be, like, as I mentioned before, like kind of how they just avoid all sorts of situations. They just avoid situations where they have to talk. Other ways is there are avoidance techniques. And what this can be is they can do stuff like how they can reorder their words as they're saying them, so they don't stammer. They can swap out words, so they don't have to stammer on certain words. And like, it's easier with certain things than others. Obviously, you can't swap. Well, I guess you could swap your name, but you probably shouldn't swap your name. You can't do some stuff with it. But see, people have developed these techniques whereby they can avoid stammering. And for some people, that's great because it means they don't stammer, they don't get embarrassed. However, it's also a lot of work. I've never done it. Partially because I didn't find out it was possible until I was 16. And by that time, it was a bit too late to do it. But yeah, I do find it interesting that there are people who do it. And I know some people who do it and they say that I'm exhausted. I'm like constantly having to think about what I'm saying. And plan every sentence so I don't stammer. And it's a lot of effort, it's a lot of work, and it really has an effect on your mental health and your psychological where you are. So yeah, I personally wouldn't advise it, but I know people who it works for and it's great for them. I am a discloser, and what this means is I tell people I stammer. And I find that this kind of takes the pressure off, because it means that you're not worried about them looking at you and going, oh my god, is she alright? What's going on? It means you don't have to, and it takes the pressure off for them as well, I think, because then they're like, oh, okay, this is what it is, and she's fine with it. Like, if I say I have a stammer, it's fine. Then they're like, oh, okay, it's fine. So that's what I do. I do that in everyday life. I often have to give presentations as part of my job. I disclose it at the start of every single presentation I do. So they know that I stammer. They know I'm comfortable with it. And again, it takes the pressure off. So yeah, I would really recommend disclosing. It's made stuff so much easier for me, in job interviews, when I'm meeting new people. I mean, obviously, I don't walk up to people and go, hi, I'm Lynn, I have a stammer. But when it comes up naturally in conversation, I'm happy to disclose that, and I think that's taking the power back for yourself, she says very dramatically. Right, so again, no idea how long I've been talking for. I'm probably going to end it there. So that's the difference between covert stammering, like, which is when like you hide your stammer, like, and you don't want people to know your stammer. And disclosing your stammer, which is what I do, which is when you talk about it and people are like, yeah, we get it, shut up. Okay, I'm going to leave you from the glamorous car park that I've ended up standing in. And I'm going to go and play some board games for the next hour. So I will be back at 2, and I shall see you then.